Charles Barkley, when asked if the Lakers would make the playoffs, TMZ Sports caught him at the airport. Go.
Now, who's better, the Sixers or the Lakers now? Who's better?
Sixers, much better.
Are the Lakers a playoff team?
No.
No?
Hell no.
Not even with Lonzo?
No.
I have one last question. You had a great shoe deal. The Godzilla campaign was awesome. I had all your shoes. Amazing. Air Max. Lonzo had this big baller brand, but he's entertaining ideas from other things. Any advice to him? Should he sign with an Under Armour?
No, sign with Nike. Sign with Nike.
What if they lowball?
They're not going to lowball him.
Should he keep the big bucks?
Nike never lowballs anybody.
Can you take LeVar one-on-one?
Everybody can.
Sir Charles, you're the best,
All right, man. Y'all take care.
Zach, is Charles Barkley right? Hell no. Even if the stars align and LeBron plays for the...
In the middle of the year, waives his no trade clause.
I'm just kidding. Do you think, what would it take? How many injuries to how many teams?
See, I don't think he's definitely wrong with the hell no. I think I gave the Lakers a fighting chance. I remember listening to an interview about how former point guard Eddie House, I believe I heard he was talking about it, and he said, honestly, if he put this team on paper, he said he thinks adding Lonzo gives you 5 to 7 wins more just to this Lakers roster.
Yeah.
And then you add a guy like Brook Lopez, who's been an all-star in this league, will probably put up 21 and something, 21 and 8 or whatever. And he's probably 5 to 7 wins more. So you're looking at around 36 to 39 wins. In the West, it's probably not going to be enough the first year, and there's a lot of new parts with the Los Angeles Lakers team. But I could easily see them fighting for like a 9, 10, creeping into that 8 spot. You never know how contagious Lonzo's selfishness is, if it just affects the whole team. Brandon Ingram could have a great breakout year and start scoring in bunches. And they added a guy in KCP who's a good defender and a very good NBA player. So I mean, they got young pieces there to compete for the playoffs, but a lot of teams in the West got significantly better this year.
Agreed.
So
significantly,
yeah.
Everybody moved.
To fight in the Western Conference is going to be very difficult.
Just wait till John Wall.
But just blatantly saying hell no. Like, Charles is a notorious hater.
All going to the West. He's a notorious hater.
Yeah.
I think it's a solid no. I don't think it's a hell no, because I think injuries could ravish any team's chances. I just have a problem seeing which 8th seeded team would be dethroned because the Lakers surge to the top. If you're doing the Western Conference standings and you're looking at it and trying to predict, the Warriors, the Spurs, and the Rockets are going to make some very, very lethal plays throughout the season to win 55 or more games. The Warriors 65 or more games.
Yeah.
After that, who are we looking at?
Then you got teams like the Thunder and T-Wolves.
Yep.
Who you could argue will be locks.
47.5 or more win teams.
Yeah. Then we will put Denver in there because they were a very close team to making that jump last year, and you add Paul Millsap, who's just a very respected player around the entire league. Right. So you could see them making the playoffs. That's 6. After that, you got teams. I got the standings up here. You got the Clippers. A lot of new pieces. You don't know how well that'll mesh correctly. And then Memphis, Portland, Utah. It's a bunch of teams that if they play well early on, they could find their way in that middle pack and fight for playoff spots.
I think the Lakers' best shot at getting a playoff spot is to start off red hot.
Yeah.
Because while the beginning of the season, it's tough to start predicting who's going to finish where. That's why you see certain teams start with start maybe 8-2 or 9-1.
And like you said, they can make moves in the middle of the year.
Can't fall behind. If they fall behind, their playoffs are out the window. If they're 10-10 going into the 20-game mark, into December or whatever it might be, end of November, I think that they're going to be out of contention just because there's going to be too many other teams that are just too good.
Yeah.
But let's say they get off to a 14-6 start. Yeah. Hypothetically, they have whatever schedule's good enough and they make their run.
They hit their East road trip.
They hit that exactly. They hit an East road trip, and they can play well on the road as well, and also try to play well on the road. So it's not a hell no, but I think the 9 to 10 seed is where they very much could finish as a ceiling.
They won 26 games last year. If they end up with 37-38, that's a massive
good improvement. It's a massive
and they still have young pieces.
I agree.
The thing they'll have going for them is that every game will be like, oh my gosh, it's the Lakers, it's Lonzo, it's gonna be. They're gonna be on.
It was like that when they had 55-year-old Kobe.
They're gonna be on TV a lot, I can imagine this year.
Of course, do you know what we're talking about? It's the Lakers.
The Lakers.
The Lakers.
Lonzo's Lakers.
They're now Lonzo's Lakers. So we'll see what happens. It should be exciting. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I think people are underestimating the Lonzo effect. Maybe
I do too.
Yeah,
I do too.
We'll see.
But it's 2 years from now. Comment below, like, favorite, subscribe. Let us know if you agree with Sir Charles or if you do not.
Hell no.
Hell no.